One, here we go again. One. So on last week, this is like basically recap for what we had last week. So last week, what we can see from Euro USD, you can see price clearly is on an uptrend. You can see the higher highs and the higher lows. You can see the inverse head and shoulders, the head, yeah, the inverse head and shoulders around this area. Then you can see the bullish run. Then you see support turning into resistance at this area, at key areas, support turning into resistance. Again, support turning into resistance. Again, support turning into resistance. Again, support turning into resistance. So we saw that, then we noticed that price broke above this. Basically, price body closed above this last higher high. So basically, this is new higher high. So we're expecting like more of a pullback, then a retracement for to continue the uptrend. So this was our area of interest. The last higher high, because we've noticed 3 times consecutively, 3 times in a row. We've noticed that price has done support and resistance basically. So resistance turning to support, resistance turning to support, resistance turning to support, and resistance turning. So what happened here again? The resistance broke, now support. So basically on the 4 hour, what we're waiting for was like a confirmatory entry for like, or for something to start the bullish trend. So what happened? We saw a break of structure. You see the price was going on a mini downtrend, then you see the break of structure. Then you now see, what do you see again? You see a double bottom at this area for the confirmation for the uptrend. Then you see price broke, boom. Then on GBP USD, what do you see? Almost similar. You see from the daily time frame, what do we notice? We notice that similar uptrend. You see the head and shoulders pattern. You see the left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Then price broke, turning and resistance turning to support, resistance turning to support, resistance turning to support, resistance turning into support. What do you see again? You see resistance turning to support around this area. Price has body closed above this last high about 7 to 8 times. So what we're expecting price to come here again, then have a similar reaction that had about 5 times to continue here, to continue the bullish run. So on the lower time frame, what we're waiting for a bullish confirmatory. So after the little retracement you have seen here, then you see the break of structure, price created somewhat like a double bottom, then pushed to continue the trend. Then on GBP USD, we got our bias completely wrong. Let's start from the daily time frame. What do we notice? From the daily time frame, we see that price. Let's start from the weekly time frame. Sorry, from the weekly time frame, we notice that price is still on a high uptrend. So this is basically this whole area was the last high. This whole area was the last high. So inside the last high, we saw a slight retracement around this area. So this area was basically support and resistance again. You can clearly see again. So this area is still an uptrend because price hasn't body closed below this. So from the daily we see that the price had a little retracement. So what we're expecting more of a retracement, maybe probably to come down here and create somewhat like a double bottom and continue. So price didn't do that. When it go here, we're expecting for it to have a little like to break and retest to continue the downtrend, but it didn't happen. So no entry, no nothing. So you see from daily, from the 4 hour, what do we see? From the 4 hour, we see the inverse head and shoulders pattern occurring again. The left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Then price continues our trend. Then on AUD NSD, from basically the daily, what do we see? We see bullish run. Let's go from the weekly to understand what's going on. From the weekly, what do we see? We see price. See this uptrend that price was creating. Price broke it. We tested, continued downtrend. We test this key area. We tested this key area. So price is currently going on a downtrend. We're testing this key area again. Sorry, testing this key area again to continue the downtrend. Then from the daily, we notice a very common pattern. You can see the left shoulder head, right shoulder break retest. Now price is retesting this key area to continue the downtrend. So from the 4 hour for more of confirmation of entry, what do we notice again? We see after this quick tracement up, we see the break of structure. We see double top, the bottom this, then the break of structure, break of this structure, then basically a retest. Now price is going up to continue the downtrend. So the stop loss was placed just above this. Let's go for 1 hour to see why I place it there. So stop loss was placed right above this last high, chasing this area, to be honest. So that's Euro AUD for them. For AED what do we notice again? So from daily, start from the daily time frame, what do we notice? Start from the weekly to understand the full structure. So basically price is on a downtrend, price has broken this key area, expecting more of a push up to fill this gap, but the price didn't go up there, didn't reach that area. So from the daily, what do we notice? We notice the head and shoulders pattern that's very helpful. You notice again the left shoulder, head, right shoulder. Then you notice a break and retest to continue the downtrend. Price placed above the last higher high, then boom, dropping like water. Then on USD what do we notice again? Almost the same thing as the last trade. You notice the left head, right shoulder, price breaking above a key area, above this key area, retested it, created three dojis or berries pin bars, then boom, dropped like water. Then on GBP similar trade, but let's see from the weekly.